Hey, what's up guys, it's Saabo the Hun here with some more Halo Infinite news, so let's get right into it. Bloomberg literally just posted an article a few hours ago stating that 343 loses another director after project delay. Chris Lee, who oversaw production of Halo Infinite at 343 Industries, which is developing the game for Microsoft, is no longer working on it, he confirmed to Bloomberg News on Wednesday. Lee is the second top director on the project to leave in the past 2 years, which is crazy. I don't know if you guys remember, like in 2019 when Mary Olsen, I think Tim Longo, were both, I believe, lead directors of the project, ended up quitting or leaving, and there was a huge backlash on that as well. It was bad press overall. So it's not looking good for Halo Infinite's development even this late. Who is Chris Lee? Lee has been working at 343 Industries for quite some time. I think since 2008, which is like a year after its founding. He's been overseeing the Halo series, and he's been a lead in its development for quite some time, since I think 2016. A quote from Lee from the article: "I have stepped back from Halo Infinite and I am looking at future opportunities," Lee said. "I believe in the team and am confident they will deliver a great game, and it is now time for me to step away." Halo Infinite was supposed to launch this holiday 2020, but due to development issues and caused by the pandemic, the project was delayed to 2021 with no set launch date at the moment. So according to the article, following poor reception to an early public version, Lee's role was sidelined a few weeks later as Microsoft brought in Halo veteran Joe Staten to lead the single-player campaign and another senior executive, Pierre Hintz, to run the multiplayer. However, though, Chris Lee remains a Microsoft employee, and while has stepped back from Halo Infinite right now, we appreciate all he has done for the project to date, Microsoft said in an email statement. So while he's not working on the project, he's still a part of Microsoft and 343 for the time being. After that, the article just kind of closes off on the fact that 343 has had a bumpy road with Halo Infinite's development in the past few years, and that there's no set launch date except for it coming out in 2021. Alright, well, now you guys might want to know my take on this. So obviously this does not sound good at all for Halo Infinite. I mean, with the amount of people that have left the studio mid-development is extremely concerning. And on top of that, the amount of backlash it got from the recent demo at Microsoft's event with the graphics and the whole Craig meme. I mean, honestly, to me, the game looked pretty good, but obviously it needed quite a good amount of tweaks here and there, especially with textures and lighting, which I'm sure is going to be completely fine once they release the game with RTX enabled, because that was one of the things that was concerning them. They said that if they would have released Halo Infinite in 2020, RTX would have came later, which would have been a huge problem in general. Like, why not just complete the game? So honestly, I'm glad they delayed it, as they obviously needed the time. I mean, honestly, to me, this is just like more bad press. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, especially this late into development. I mean, the game to me, I would assume that it's mostly complete. I feel like the campaign should be done by now. They're only doing a few more tweaks with like gameplay mechanics and textures and lighting and this sorts of things. But I feel like the overall scope of the game should be done by now, the story. So at this point, I don't think it's a huge problem. At this point, it's kind of like you hear somebody leaving and you're like, oh my god, this game is going to be destroyed. It's dead. That's it. No more. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, Joe Staten came on board a few months ago, and if you enjoy Halo's storylines, characters, and overall universe, he's one of the key people to thank for that. And at the moment, he's project lead on Halo Infinite for the past, I believe, few months. I'm not sure exactly when he came onto board, but he's basically supporting the campaign team, just in general, making sure everything's going in the right direction. So I mean, I still have hope. I mean, on top of that, they have Pierre Hintz, who's a lead on the multiplayer. So they have leads on both the campaign and the multiplayer. So it's not like these directors they're losing. Like the development team is just like freaking out or just completely lost. I mean, I don't know what's going on personally on the inside, but from the looks of it, the fact that he even states that I believe in the team and am confident they will deliver a great game, and now is a good time for me to step away. So it seems like his job is done already. So like what he had to put into this game is already complete, and now it's his chance to step away from the game, because, you know, obviously we've heard many things with the development hell with Halo and with past Halo games, and especially this one. But overall, I don't think it's something to be overly concerned about. I don't think it's game breaking. I don't think this is going to completely destroy it. I mean, personally, to me, this just seems like more bad press for the game. I mean, this game has been in development hell for quite some time. I mean, we constantly keep hearing bad things about the game. More bad than positive, unfortunately, but I'm still hopeful for the game. And honestly, I mean, this week has been just bad news after bad news. I mean, first we had the armor coding situation last week, or a few days ago. I posted a video on that. I'm not sure if you guys have checked it out. If you haven't, I'll link it in the description. I probably said that already, but that's alright. But yeah, honestly, I really hope things start to shape up for the game. I really hope they start showing more details, because we need more details. We need more campaign information, more multiplayer information, more gameplay, more things on customization, because that armor coding is some bullshit. To me, at least. I'm not a big fan of it. Anyways, though, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys think this is going to impact the game overall? If not, let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it down in the comments. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.